I'm laying in bed and I'm thinking like I I want to die.
Wow.
I don't have the guts to kill myself, but like how would I do it? And this is a conversation that I'm having in my head. It's just like I just don't want to live anymore. I don't want like there's no future.
Yeah.
There's no one that's going to marry me. There's no employer that's going to hire me.
Yeah.
What am I going to put on my resume? Like who am I? Like
Mhm.
I'm absolutely useless. But gosh, I would rather die than continue living the life that I'm living.
Come on.
And then the next day I
Wow.
had that check, and then I was going to deposit the check into the ATM, but the ATM was broken because I would always put it in the ATM because I was embarrassed because of what was the memo would have on the
Yeah.
check. You know, it's like
What
it was
was the
so,
memo?
I mean,
What would your memos say?
I mean, I don't know. I don't like it would
It'd
always
have the
be
porn movie title on it, stuff
yeah.
like
Oh,
that.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, and sometimes, like, especially if you're working for some like directors, that they
Yeah.
would name their movie just ridiculous things. So it would just be
Yeah.
like,
Oh, got it.
it
Got
would,
it. Got it. Got it.
it
Got
would
Pretty
it.
creepy
be,
things.
it would be crystal
Awkward
clear.
moments.
Oh yeah, like it would be absolutely clear, like what that check was for.
Yeah.
But so I would always try to like put in the ATM, but the ATM was broken. I went inside and I handed the check to the person, and they deposited it, and I was leaving, and as I was leaving, which was weird, they said, "Joshua, is there anything I can do for you?" And I was like, I mean, I already have my receipt. Like, I'm okay. They're Joshua, can I help you? And just like I get like chills. Like I have like
Yeah.
it because like I had gotten to the point where, especially when
Wow.
when I decided to start doing the gay films, it's like any like sense of like normalcy, even like as bizarre as my life was, like any sense of normalcy, because I always worked for the same directors, and I was a bit of a hermit. I never went out and partied really unless I was being paid to be somewhere. Um, I just like kept to myself.
Wow.
So now those directors and people that were normally in my life, like I was like on this island.
Mm.
So I wasn't interacting with one person that was calling me by my real name. Like I didn't I'd stopped talking to my family, my friends. I had unfriended everyone on Facebook. I did not hear my name.
Wow.
And then when that bank teller said my name, it shattered what was my reality, and it just freaked me out. And I like at the time I was living in Sherman Oaks, like at the Galleria in Sherman Oaks, so like where the Cheesecake Factory is. Like I lived in those apartments there, and I like ran across the street from that Bank of America, and um, I was just like freaked out. And then I get home and I washed my hands and I looked myself in the mirror, and I just lost it. Because like when I looked up and saw myself in the mirror, I didn't see that actor anymore. I saw Joshua Broome, and it just absolutely crushed me.